Hey guys, Fire here from InDepth Gaming, bringing you another game review. This time we're checking out BFF or Die. This game was developed by ASA Studio and published by two awesome partners and releases on November 25th, 2020. We don't quite have a price yet, so we'll have a link down in the description to the store page once it's available, so if you want to check the game out and pick it up for yourself. But what is BFF or Die? It's a unique local multiplayer puzzle game where you control a time traveling alien sent to Earth to basically rescue us, avoid danger, and try to survive as you complete various puzzles. All the puzzles are actually rather unique. It's really cool to play them in a kind of co op environment. When you're playing by yourself, you'll control both of the aliens that you play as, one that'll help guide one of the tools, whether it be a lift, a flashlight to help show your way, or any other items that you collect throughout the game. Your ultimate goal is to travel around these puzzles, and you're trying to collect these blue orbs. You collect the blue orbs by just simply walking around through the mazes, but you also need to avoid the aliens that are going to be in front of you as you play. You do so using a wide variety of different items, from these little robots that shoot out these little drones, down to a crane that could pick you up and pull you down. As you play the game, you'll also try to manipulate the enemies. So in this case, we have these little zombie guys that we need to get to walk onto these platform paths to open up our pathways. So the way we're going to manipulate them is by traveling ourselves around the map and using our second little guy with our other analog stick to walk the drones to our location to trigger the pads. Once we trigger enough pads, we can simply make them walk and follow us. They will always travel to where we are if you're triggering the little enemies with the walking pads, because they're always going to try to kill you and get to you as quick as they can. Ultimately, you have to avoid not touching them while picking up all the collectibles. It can be extremely challenging, and at any point you touch them, you will die and have to restart. Now, the game presents 30 different levels you can play by yourself. It also presents levels that you can play all in up to 4-player co-op, as well as a progression tree to help let you track your progress throughout the game. It is a really unique and cute, fun puzzle game. The graphics are adorable, and it's a perfect couch co-op game. As far as the controls and navigating in the menus, it's really fluid and easy to play and, adapt to. Nothing's too difficult. It's a game that a kid can easily pick up and play. Some of the stuff in the game isn't really well described, such as these, analog stick buttons. They're like joysticks in the main home screen world, where you can, kind of level select, but not really, as well as you can go over to this trophy to see the levels that you've beaten and see where you need to continue progressing. As far as the achievements in this game, none of the achievements are super complex. And a matter of fact, you can beat this entire game in under 30 minutes. You just have to beat the first 10 levels. So it's nothing too difficult, too demanding. There's only one tricky level that's got some achievement requirements for it, and that's going to be level 5. When you do get to level 5, you need to beat the level pushing all the buttons once, and then beat the level never pushing any of the buttons. To simply do the level 5 without pushing any of the buttons, use your little crane tool that you're going to unlock. You'll pick up all the aliens with the crane tool, or not the aliens, the little zombie guys. You'll pick them up with the crane tool, move them to a different area, and then just pick up and carry your guy into those same areas. But to hit all the buttons and complete the level, you can do the same exact thing. Once you've done that, you'll progress through and just complete the level as well. Just keep in mind you always need to avoid the aliens, so be smart about the pathways you choose and where you place them. When you do lift them up, you can place them all in one area together. Just make sure you don't allow them the opportunity to push the button, because they will follow the direction you're walking. Outside of that, there's not much more beyond the game aside from what you're seeing here on screen. Just trying to complete puzzles and levels, working as a team. If you're by yourself, if you have other friends to play with, that's awesome. But it's still a pretty fun and unique puzzle game with how it functions. I definitely feel that by myself I can enjoy the puzzles and have a good time. I don't have to have somebody to play with me, but it is also nice to experience these co-op games, together with a friend. So if you're stuck in your home during COVID trying to find somebody to play with, maybe BFF or Die is a perfect game for you. Like I said, we don't quite know the price. I would put this game at a decent value if it's anywhere under you know, $10, $15. As far as giving it a rating, I would probably give this game about a 7.5 out of 10 for the puzzles. It's neat and adorable. I think the game could do a lot better with online multiplayer. As I've expressed in prior reviews, I really still don't understand why we're not in an online multiplayer world. But outside of that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you have any questions about the game, let us know down in the comments. If you would like to see us play any more of this game, additional puzzles, we'll be more than happy to. Outside of that, subscribe to the channel, and I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you next time.